Hi Libra, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is your love reading for March 12th to March 20th. I'm going to be using the Tattoo Tarot today. And then I'm going to pull Oracle cards from Colette Baron Reed's Wisdom of the Oracle cards, Romance Angels from Doreen Virtue, Wild Kuan Yin from Alana Fairchild, Whispers of Love from Angela Hartfield, and Miracles Now from Gabrielle Bernstein. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 12th to the 20th. No. Sorry about that. Just started the shuffle. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 12th to the 20th. Can we please get a Celtic cross for Libra in love and romance, please, for March 12th to the 20th. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can we get a positive reading for their love and romantic life from March 12th to the 20th. All right. No side reads, because I have a lot of readings to do today, so let's get it moving here. March 12th to the 20th for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for love and romance in the form of a Celtic cross. Okay, that's it. Page of Pentacles with the Knave of Coins. On the bottom, we got Two of Swords. Challenge is Five of Wands, consciously Knight of Swords, subconscious here Ace of Coins, recent past Four of Coins, recent future Nine of Wands, you right now Seven of Swords, around you the Magician, hopes and fears Seven of Coins, outcome Ace of Wands. All right. So this Knave of Coins or the Page of Pentacles is someone, if it's not, this is really the card of a student or someone who's an academic, you know, in the youthful academic kind of energy, someone who is a university student or even can be your child. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This Knave of Coins or Page of Pentacles, what they do, their function, because this is a love reading, and the pages, they are all relayers of information and collectors of information, sending messages back and forth. This Knave of Coins has a pentacle in their hand, a coin in their hand, representing an opportunity for material prosperity. This is something that is an offer coming through or going out. This is what the situation is regarding. And in love and romance, we're talking about a relationship. An offer of a relationship. Either you want to offer this to somebody or somebody wants to offer this to you. Now, your challenge here is Five of Wands. And Five of Wands is about inner conflict, outer conflict, and competing interests. Now, in love and romance, it can be that there are a lot of people who want the same person that you want, okay? And I see that also with this Knight of Swords energy. You wanting to offer a relationship to somebody or someone wanting to offer to you, and this Five of Wands can speak to a lot of people competing for either your attention or the attention of the person that you are dealing with. Now, this also speaks to inner conflict, where it can make you feel like you're doubting yourself, thinking maybe you're not good enough, maybe feeling insecure because of all of this. And at the same time, outer conflict, where you are fighting with others or fighting with the other person over this. Jealousies, arguments, petty fights over, you know, somebody talking to somebody else or this and that person likes you and you know it, and all that kind of business. Knight of Swords is in the conscious, and the Knight of Swords is someone who's going after what they want with speed, confidence, and no muss, no fuss. They want what they want, and they're going to go after it, and they're intending to get it. It's not something that's calculated, or well planned. It's not something that's very romantic. This is something, the energy of wanting to go after somebody because it's a challenge and they're probably someone that's sought after. And so Knight of Swords energy in your mind is this energy of wanting to go after somebody because they're hard to get, because others want them, and it would be an ego boost or a challenge, and you like the challenge. It's kind of like the thrill of the chase, wanting to go in it for, doing it for the thrill, going in for the kill, okay? Just to quote LaRue. Knight of Swords here is also representative of someone who's unattached, meaning not married, doesn't have kids, and could be by the sign of someone of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like Aquarius, because it's an air sign, it's a sword suit representing air signs. This could be you wanting to offer a relationship to someone. It's the beginning steps here. The Knave of Coins, whenever it's pages, it's not something where you are confessing love, okay? And like, let's say with a Knight of Cups or something. This is like a baby step energy with the knaves, the messages. It might be a text trying to reach out to somebody, you know, playful text, or it might be, you know, message on Facebook or social media or something, liking something they like, trying to get things started, get things moving. And maybe you need to go in a subtle route here because there might be, the challenge is for you that there might be other people who are interested in this person as well. And it might be thrilling for you, the chase, okay? In the subconscious here, Ace of Pentacles. And the foundation, you want a relationship. It might be a challenge to you consciously, but you do want the relationship. And you want to manifest something. This is the seed of 10 of Pentacles. And, you know, so much commitment and love and responsibilities and family and legacy and lineage. And all that can come up from this Ace of Pentacles, this seed. It's very potent. All aces are very potent. You got the Ace of Wands and you got the Ace of Pentacles. I wish you guys had the Ace of Cups here too, because that would be great. But so far, you know, it looks good. Recent past, you got 4 of Coins. That means in the recent past, and that would explain the Knight of Swords here, because you were closed off or unreceptive. In some tarot cards, I've seen where they portray it as a giant, you being a giant, and the door being very small, and you can't get to love because you need to get through that door first, and that door, that window for love is so small. So even though you want it, can't get it because you're 4 of Coins, closed off and unreceptive. Now, this also is a card of being miserly, holding on really tight to everything that you've accomplished and your success and your finances and your abundance, and kind of being distrustful of other people. And so this also speaks this kind of like lusty player energy too, because when you don't commit in love and romance, then your 4 of Pentacles is kind of like where you have a roaming eye. You're not fully committed. You're not, because you're shut off and unreceptive. What can you do, right? If you can't manifest a full long-term commitment, then you will just kind of dabble and have fun. And that would explain this kind of Knight of Swords energy, going after something for the challenge and the thrill. Because a lot of people want this, and maybe this person is someone, I'm speaking to this person like an object, they want this, but you know, a lot of people might be trying to get the attention of this person. And you're giving this Knight of Pentacles energy, but really you want to manifest a relationship in the subconscious here. So in the recent future, you get 9 of Wands, and that's a barrier. See, these are both obstacles and barriers here. This is about being closed off, unreceptive. This is about more unreceptive energy, because now this is the card of the wounded warrior, someone who's been injured in the past, had their feelings hurt, the residue is still there, not over it, and you're guarding your heart, this is like guarding your pentacles here, what you've worked for in the material world. This is guarding all of your success and inspiration and passion, everything that you've worked towards, your responsibility. This is these two things: being distrustful of other people, being unreceptive and not open, and having walls up. Sometimes this 9 of Wands comes up when you also might have children and you feel like that would be difficult to manifest love, because how would it impact your kids if things didn't work out or whatever. So 9 of Wands comes up for that as well. Seven of Swords is a you right now position. Now the Seven of Swords is about after you left a shitty situation with Six of Swords, okay? Six of Swords, a situation where there was a lot of slander, talk, stress. It traditionally shows a mother and a child leaving in a boat going off to a new land. And Seven of Swords, that comes afterwards. And it's called the Lord of Unstable Efforts. This is the card of starting fresh and trial and error, making moves, seeing what works, what doesn't, shaky legs, trying to find firm footing again after you've moved to a new location and started over. It also speaks to deception and a little bit of stealing of power or information from other people that, you know, they might know about, they might already be noticing, but they haven't said anything yet. So I'd be careful if that was the situation as well, because it can speak to kind of getting busted later on, okay, if that's the case. And around this, there's the Magician. Magician also has a tricky kind of vibe to love and romance. Now, I'll tell you why. The Magician is someone who has all the tools on their table, meaning all the suits, the wands, swords, cups, pentacles, to manifest whatever they want. It's the card of the Alchemist, turning water to wine, base metals to gold. This Magician can do anything. They have full potential to manifest whatever they want. Now, this is regards to love and romance. So there is also with the Magician a little bit of a tone of a trickster, and in love and romance that translates there as well, because it's someone who has the ability to get what they want. And so making sure that you're above board in your dealings, because just because you have, let's say, the looks, the finances, and the skills and the experience to go after someone and get what you want, it's a done deal because, you know, they fall at your feet, let's say. The Magician is speaking to do it for the right reasons because of that tricky vibe there. Not because it's a challenge, not because everybody wants them and it would be, you know, a great coup for you to win their love or their hand or their relationship or their attention, because everybody else wants to seem to, you know, get their attention as well. Saying here, when you're starting fresh and starting over, make sure you have the right intentions. And I think you do, because you looks like underneath it all, you want to start a real relationship. In the hopes and fears, you got Seven of Coins. And that is the card of waiting, cultivating this relationship, nurturing it, taking care of it. It's almost time to harvest here. Seven of Pentacles is the wait is not very long now. It's almost ready. And you're not going to quite get what you were expecting out of this. And it's going to be perhaps a little bit less than what you're expecting, or a little bit different. But it's going to be something that's a blessing and very exciting and happy, and bringing you abundance from this. Ace of Wands is in the outcome. And this is going to bring you inspiration, passion, excitement, and a new beginning. So that's a wonderful thing. The only thing is underlying all of this is Two of Swords energy. You need to make a choice. And I feel like when I look at this, your choice is between being sincere and offering your relationship without acting like a player or, you know, doing it for the wrong reasons. You need to weigh what you're doing here from the very beginning with this new relationship. It looks like you need to make a choice. And that choice is between putting your guard down and doing it for the right reason, because it looks like you're split here. One here is, you know, the mind here wanting to go after somebody because it's a challenge and it's thrilling, and the subconscious here, but you kind of have a soft spot and you want to have a relationship. Closed off, unreceptive, and then having a barrier up still, wounded still from the past. Starting over, but having the ability to manifest what you want. You know, you just have to cultivate this relationship and you will manifest. And it's something that's going to bring you passion, inspiration here, and a new beginning. So let's pull a Wild Kuan Yin Oracle card. Let's see where this goes. Can we get an Oracle card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from March 12th to the 20th? Okay, it was this. 2 cards. It says, blessing bestowed. There is no end to the divine. Sorry, 1 second. I have to upload. Take 1 second here. Otherwise, I like to get both of these contraptions going. Otherwise it takes way too long. All right, there we go. So it says, blessing bestowed. There is no end to the Divine Mother's ingenuity and grace. No obstacle can obstruct her generosity and protection. So get used to the feeling of the joy of knowing something truly precious is going to unfold in your life. Nurture that feeling like you would the readiness for spring in your heart. When winter is upon you, you know it is coming and you anticipate it with such pleasure. That's that right there. Okay, so I'm going to just leave it like this. And then oasis of hope. The successes that seem impossible are all the more precious for their unlikelihood. These are reminders of divine power, the triumph of hope, of winning against the odds, and remembering that life thrives hidden even in the desert. Do not give up hope. Believe in the inevitability of your beautiful destiny. All right, and so I'm going to put that over here. An oasis of hope. Maybe that's what that person represents to you. And then on the bottom was this. Grandmother Dragonfly shows, it's never too late. If you have forgotten who you are, know that your true self has not gone away and never will. Underneath every layer of conditioning, under all twisting and turning and trying to fit into some shape to please others, your true self remains true, ready and waiting to rise up in original gorgeousness and glory. It is never too late for you to choose to be you. All right, let's just put that there. And then let's pull some more oracle cards. Now this is Miracles Now by Gabrielle Bernstein. Can we please get a card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And I'll take the underlying energy as well. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in their love and romance, please. Can we get a card representing Libra? Okay. On the top we have, when I feel blocked, emotionally distressed, or overwhelmed, I turn to my breath. Yeah, these are all cards of blocking here. So let's put that over here. And then the one on the bottom is, whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer. The light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. And that's that Five of Wands energy, okay? When speaking to competing interests, feeling like you're insecure, not good enough. Why would they want me when they can have all those people, you know, as your challenge here. So let's pull one Whispers of Love from Angela Hartfield here for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 12th to the 20th. Okay. On the top is, back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. And on the bottom, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. All right, let's read those. They're very short. Number 3. You have the ability to change what you are doing at any time. You don't have to feel like you are stuck. Go back to what you know, and more importantly, to what you love. Ask your angels to guide you with this process. You can do anything that you truly want to. Take an inventory and find where you got off track. And then find what you need to do to get back to you. And then look to your inner strength, number 11. You are stronger than you realize. The angels are asking you to dig deep inside of your inner self. The strength is in you. Though it may not feel like it right now, you will be able to push through this. Believe in yourself and know that you have the power within you. All right, now let's get some romance angels in here. This is Romance Angels from Doreen Virtue. Very straightforward. Can we get some insight into Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus's love life here? Can we give them some guidance? Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay. And then on the bottom, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, this doesn't have to be just dependencies of addictive drugs and things like that. It could even be for those of you, some of you who have kids, like that Nine of Wands energy. People who are dependent on you, and so that might be affecting your life as well. So give your relationship a chance. It says, work on your partnership. The romance angels see that your relationship is worth devoting effort to. Although there may be issues, these can be worked through and healed. You'll need to commit to the relationship to ensure the best chance of success. At the very least, if you do end it, you'll know that you gave it your all. You'll also understand the role that you played in its dynamics. In this way, you'll avoid attracting similarly painful situations in the future. You received this card because there's hope for your partnership. The love is still there. Work with a counselor may be your best option at this point. This professional can identify areas of dysfunction and guide you both in healthier directions. And then codependency. It says, this card answers your question in perhaps a surprising way because addictions are the culprit behind the issues you're attempting to resolve. This could be your own craving for a substance or unhealthful behavior, or it could be that your partner's addictions are impacting your love life. The card is also an indicator of childhood experiences in an addictive family. Addictions numb the heart to pain, but they also diminish its capacity to love. Since love is the basis of your romantic partnership, addictions become a barrier to moving forward toward true emotional intimacy. This is especially true if you are twisting yourself in knots to please a person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. That no-win situation will negatively affect your self-esteem and your own happiness if you continue. Fortunately, lots of support in the form of 12-step meetings and other addiction support fellowship models. Whether it is you or your romantic partner who has the addiction, you can find free groups near you through internet searches or by contacting a local community health center. All right. Finally, we've got the Colette Baron Reid Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Now from this, I'm going to read the relationship message. Can we please get some messages, please, and guidance for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 12th to the 20th, please. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, March 12th to the 20th, please. Okay, there's two. I'll read these two. Treasure Island and Time for a Nap. And we also got one more, actually, the one on the bottom. Breathe. See, we're speaking to, look, breathe. When I feel blocked, emotionally distressed, or overwhelmed, I turn to my breath, and that is when you're feeling overwhelmed. Let me put this over here. I'll put breathe here, and breathe here, and this here. So let's read those relationship messages. Number 29, breathe. It says patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, trust. Don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there's no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. And that's that waiting card with 7 of coins. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. Now let's read number 9, Treasure Island. The law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition. The results of positive thinking made manifest. Abundance appearing as if from nowhere. Financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. So the relationship message. Your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need. but you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is a time of discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. Time for a nap is number 24. Rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. When it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. So all of this is a lot of energy of waiting, regeneration, working on your relationship, patience, and maybe even you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, conflict here and fighting. And so it's a turn to your breath, meditation, and that kind of thing. So Libra, that was your reading. It doesn't look bad, it doesn't look that dramatic, but it looks like your passion is going to be re-inspired here. And it's kind of this shaky legs of starting over again, starting fresh. So I feel like for some of you this might be relating to having children as well, dependencies, and with the Nine of Wands, that being a barrier. Otherwise, it looks like it's all just saying work on your relationship, and a little bit of patience and waiting and calming down from the conflict and the fighting. All right, I hope that resonated for you. Please check out your other readings. I'll link them at the end of this video. Until next time, take care, Libra, and talk to you guys soon. Bye.